Salute. Happy October 8th, 2021. I'm looking clean, baby. I'm looking clean, baby. Cheers. Drink. Life is still here. We're still here. And everything is crumbling. Let's go ahead and spin the Wheel of Fortune. See what it says. I had to do a card reading. Salute. Let's get into it. I had to do one. Because you guys are boring me with all this news. Y'all just regurgitating the same thing. So I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and see what the universe got in store for us. And you see how these things keep coming around. Look at that card. Where's that from? Trumpy Bear, but this ain't got a little bit. This is the transition. Okay, we in that transition period. But after I saw Stephen Colbert come out in that late night show, all right, and he came out there and he was talking about where old Sleepy Joe is really doing his press conferences from. And they got the photos and all the information out there. I ain't going to say it because I ain't trying to get my videos deleted. But y'all know it's out there because y'all talking about it. So go look at the photos. Colbert himself, he was pointing out the background, the windows in the background. Colbert. Oh, that dude sucks. God, he was so good on that one show. Let me get another sip in. I'm filibustering right now, so I get another sip. Get you right there. That Oso Negro get you right there. Anyway, I did another card reading. Just don't get discouraged, man. Don't get discouraged. Stuff is going on. I'm all over the place. I've been watching everything. Everything's coming out. The avalanche is coming. What happened when you thought Big Dog was talking about draining the swamp? Well, you didn't think they was just be like, "You right, man. We just gonna." No. These are the big boys. They've been exposed. They made a lot of noise. They came out. They showed their, the Wizard of Oz. They showed, the man behind the curtain. And all of the levers and stuff. They've pulled them. They've all been being pulled. That's what we're witnessing right now. And we're in the middle of it. All right. This right here is the Phoenix card, but it's also the Death card. Ooh. But where you see the death is rebirth. And that's what we needed. Okay. And that's what's happening right now. It is so funny to me, and I said this to my friend the other day because he's like kind of a skeptic. He's like, "Yeah, your card reads." I'm like, "My card readings are on punto." And I said, "Old Trumpy Bear come back like a phoenix from the ashes," but this is not like Trump's gonna come back like Arnold in the Terminator. No, this is an enlightenment card. This is the Enlightenment. You're going to see it in this card read. It's so sick. So this is the death, which is we're watching the death of the old regime right now. And now is the Enlightenment. See the illumination? See how card readings are super sick? And this was a great card. This one popped right out. By the way, this one popped out of the deck, okay? So I pulled my cards out, and I'm like, I got to shuffle these things real good. And this one just like, bop, and I put it back in the deck. I was like, no, I gotta shuffle you better. But then when I finished the card read, I was like, nah, you belong in this card read. So I had to add it. But that's what happens. Say you're doing a card read and the card just flies out of the deck. Put it aside or just remember the card. If you're going to start doing card reading, there's a reason. Like literally, I was like, I pulled the deck. See my little box right here? That's where I keep my cards right here. And I pull the cards out and I just start, and it just things just whap. It was like, oh. And then I'm like, well, I remember what card. I was like, but you got to get back in there because I need to shuffle this deck more. I keep pulling the same cards, but that's because I'm just on punto right now. Now, with that being said, I said the Wheel of Fortune. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Look at it. It's a beautiful card. See the Wheel of Fortune? You see that? And this is like a kaleidoscope. The Wheel of Fortune. This goes in my last card reading I did, which was my card reading. And I said a lot of people can find that energy right now if they want. But look at that. That is a... sorry, allergies again. Oh my God, I had a sneeze attack. But anyways, that's a Wheel of Fortune. That's like a kaleidoscope. And that's also a wheel, but that's also stained glass. And like a stained glass window, there's a lot of work that goes into it. Look at this is what's happening right now, is everything's being exposed. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune could be, spin that fortune wheel like on my last card reading I did, where I was talking about me, where I'm going to spin the Wheel of Fortune and kind of go out there and jump out on the limb and just make videos and do whatever. Yes, I'm going to spin the Wheel of Fortune, but it has another side of it too. that the exposure of everything, the intricate details of the universe are being showed as the death and the rebirth. It's happening. But with the death and the rebirth and the enlightenment, we're seeing the intricate details of everything. And it's gonna take time, it's gonna take months. It's gonna take months to see everything. And it's very wound and crazy. It's like looking into a kaleidoscope. You know, you look into a kaleidoscope, you twist it, you see everything, how it's connected and intertwined and so crazy. And that's why I said it's a good time to just spin that wheel of fortune. Okay, they're gonna force you to lose your job. Like I said in my last video yesterday, I said, you know what, you might have to dig into savings for a couple of months, you might have to do this, but there's a lot of things in work right now that are being exposed and everything. You're looking through that kaleidoscope window, that stained glass window, and it's just so many things, and the lights bending and everything's happening, and it's a lot. And this is gonna be a really kick butt card reading. Okay, so right now the wheel of fortune, that's where we're at. Not just spinning the wheel of fortune, but everything's being this is an exposure card too. Just like the Phoenix was an exposure card, so I had to pull it out there. And this card is a really good exposure card. And I said, and you know what's funny, I posted this video. If you look on my Facebook, just look down from this video, and I toss the dagger every now and then. I take Mikey's dagger and I toss it, and it came back to me, and I was patient, and I tossed the dagger towards Australia. I did 2 videos, and then the next day I was having problems getting information from Australia, like we are, because they're on a little island basically, and they're just, you know, suppressing everything. And then it came to me on a Alex Jones show, right? The information that this was happening, and the truckers were uniting. And then I did a second video where I said the truckers unite. Well, you know, I always talk about my Bobby Sausalito, and this is what happens when I throw a dagger. You might have to be patient for a couple weeks, but it came back to me. Now, Bobby Sauce over the last week, he just dug into it. He basically grabbed the dagger and started like fighting with Australia not in a bad way, but just to provoke them to where he needed to, where he kicked up the energy. And now he is my eyesight into Australia. Who knows where these people? Maybe at first they defy Bobby Sauce, and he's talked about this live today. I was watching it, and he goes, "Hey man, I kind of played the villain to get you guys to start talking, because dude, the one thing that I've noticed is there's this guy. He's a Chinese, Russian, like immigrant. He lives in Australia, and he goes on the Alex Jones show. I can't remember your name right now, and I'm not gonna try to pronounce it because I'm gonna ruin it. But he looks like a big Chinese Russian bear guy, and he's on the Alex Jones show, and he's very intelligent, very smart. But he talks about how Aussies are just so kicked back and laid back, and so some of these people, who knows what Bobby Sauce did by kicking up the dust. They needed their feathers ruffled, and I even said that in my Unite Truckers, Australia Truckers Unite. They needed to dust off because they were just comfortable, man. They're Australians. It's like Hawaiians or whatever. And so now that they're dusting off the skiffs, or dusting off their I don't know, dusting off the dust, right? And so Bobby Sauce went in there and ruffled their feathers a little bit. And that's what they need. And maybe these people are sitting at home like, this is not what you're, doing. And they're on their program thing, their program mind. And maybe they're going to go grab their camera and their video camera like me and go get a GoPro and go out there and film something. I might see something, and who knows what's going to come out of it. But they needed their feathers ruffled because they were too kicked back. All right. And that's why all this tyranny is happening. All right. And then before you know it, I played my part. We're talking about almost 2 years now. Okay. When is this going to end? It ain't going to end because they're going to keep sending Fauci out there. The deuce. If you know Dan Bongino, he's talking about rocking the deuce. With that being said, this card came. This is another Enlightenment card. If you look, this is a lady, and she has, what does she have going through her head? What's that, Mikey? Daggers. The information is coming, and it's waking people up. The Enlightenment's coming. That's why I had to pull that Phoenix card back out, because I said, oh, I get it. With the Wheel of Fortune. The intricate details are being laid out and we're being shown. And now this card right here, because the daggers are going through this lady's head, because whether you like it or not, you're going to be hit with the dagger. All right. The information, just like it came to me. And now look how it is coming through Bobby Sauce, one of my favorite internet persons of the last year that I've encountered. I love watching his lives and all of his shorts and his reels and everything. He's very entertaining. He just happened to be the guy to be giving me the information. That's how it works. And so with me throwing the dagger towards Australia, now it's coming back, and I'm so glad I do. It's on my Rumble, and right now it's on my Facebook. It's a link, and I said Australia Truckers Unite. And it's on my YouTube too. If you're watching on YouTube, Australia Truckers Unite. I threw a dagger. I did it. It's all documented, and the information is now coming back to me through one of my favorite internet commentators or whatever, content producers. There we go. But this is what's going to happen. People are going to start waking up. It's coming. Even, like I said, Colbert mentioning where old Sleepy Joe is, what's behind him in his videos and all that. I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to even get into that because right now they're very crazy. Because like I said yesterday, I'm talking about the whistleblower. You guys are on that whistleblower, that Facebook whistleblower. Yeah, start looking into that Project V whistleblower information about what they actually putting in the juice, because it's not cool. Okay, and it was like Sandra Bullock when she was on what's that, Ellen's show, talking about the cream that the stuff they put in the cream that she puts on her face to make her look so young. How emboldened are these sick people? Sick, disgusting, ew. With that being said, the dagger. Look what happens when Mikey throws a dagger. It always comes back to me. I threw a dagger at Hollywood. Oh, I threw a dagger at Hollywood. And you know what I saw today? And I did the card reading on Madonna with High Priestess ass. And what I saw, her on Jimmy Fallon's show, putting that old dusty ass twain all over his desk. She couldn't barely even get the leg up. She like, ugh. She came out there, man. She looked like she went to the plastic surgeon. And I'm not talking smack about Nicki Minaj, but we all know she's blessed in the caboose. Nicki Minaj got more cojones and huevos than 99% of them rappers out there. All right. I never had respect for Nicki Minaj until she recently did what she did. So, Nicki, I'm not talking trash. We just know you gifted in the behind. So, I'm going to tell a little joke. It's like Madonna went in there with a picture of Nicki Minaj's buttocks and was like, I want this. And the doctor was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm about to get paid. She was like, on my face. Dude, Madonna walking around looking like she got Nicki Minaj buttocks on her face. She just Botox, whatever you want to call it, buttocks, Botox, just, and then try to get her old ass out there. Told you I threw a dagger at Hollywood, hit Madonna right in her caboose like this. Whap! Madonna. Get your whack ass High Priestess ass. You about to live the rest of your life. You gonna live real old, Madonna. Real old and real ugly. That's her worst dream, and I just see it. That's what you get when you're a High Priestess. You get everything at first. It's like she said, give me the ball, I'll just run with it. And then now it's the second half. I need to drink on that. Cheers to that, right, Mikey? Yeah, Madonna with her. I got my Madonna reading. It's Madonna card reading. It's on my Rumble, it's on my YouTube. Check it out. It didn't take long. I pulled one card. I was like, God, these people gonna think I'm satanic with all these damn, or demonic with all these damn card readings. These people in Hollywood. But I had to see what it is, and that's why I keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? There's a method to the madness. We're going to attack on all angles. Right now, there's an attack going on them on all angles. You want to pull out Georgia Guidestones? You want to do all this stuff? You want a High Priestess? You want to put dingleberry cream on your face, Sandra Bullock? You guys want to do all this? Well, get ready when the comeback comes back, because now the comeback's coming back around again. I told you it's coming back. Oh, it's coming back. Oh, we got lawyers on ground level. Y'all messed up. Y'all decloaked. I was like, oh, they decloaking? Oh, shit, I better get ready. Good thing I've been working to save my money. That's how they got y'all. They got y'all in debt. Talking about in debt and the trap that they got you in. Everybody that got that dagger to the brain, the enlightenment, and that is being awoken, that is awake. And this is why I'm making videos every day, because I spun the wheel of opportunity, because it's there for us to become new opportunities, because Hollywood has failed, the music industry has failed. But this is what's going to happen. I've been saying this. And this is we're going to have to pull people out of this, okay? And that's why I do the card readings, because I see a lot of you are going to start looking to it. Let's hit it with the spiritual twist. Bam! You see that card right there? That's a man and a woman. You see the man right there and the woman? This is teamwork. We're going to have to pull some of these people out, okay? And this kind of connects to the one card I did on the Trump Returns card reading, where the veil is lifted and we're going to see people attack. Don't be surprised when people like me and a lot of awakened people have looked out the window and seen reality, and people are gonna start clinging on to us. That's why I'm making these videos, because people are gonna start going, what in the hell is going on? I talked to my friend the other day. He was telling me about R. Kelly. R. Kelly was human trafficking a lot of minors. I'm not getting the specific ages because I don't know the details, but really young minors from foreign countries. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because maybe their laws were different, whatever. I don't have all the ins and outs, but he got popped for human trafficking or sex trafficking. He was doing that big time. This ain't pissing on Aaliyah's leg, bro. You got to wake up. He was getting minors like they accused Michael Jackson of. No, he was getting them from foreign countries and bringing them over here. And he just got popped. His sentence is not till May. That's why he was pissing on Aaliyah's leg. Oh no. So as these people start to wake up, that's why I make these videos. I told you there's an opportunity. It might be a sucky opportunity, but we're gonna have to help out our fellow man to pull them out of this when they start waking up and be like, what the hell is going on, Mike? This is what's going on. Reality's coming. So you're going to have to help. We're going to have to help. Men and women, all the same. They're going to start leeching onto us like, what in the hell is going on? And be like, yeah. But with that being said, I pulled this in a card reading about a year ago. There is a fruitful harvest. And right now, I'm actually in my fruitful harvest. I've worked my entire life. I'm 42. And actually, when I do find a job and go back to work, I'm going to be able to pick and select my fruit personally, because I never got myself entrenched in debt. I don't have 5 or 6 kids. Nothing wrong with that, but personally, I don't. And I'm at the point now where I was talking to my friend the other day, and I realized, I talk out loud, sounding bored, but I've already thought about this. I'm to the point now where when I go back to work, I have enough investments and everything, not a super rich dude, but where I can go back and my minimum thing is $15 minimum wage in a 401k with maybe hopefully some vacation time in the future. I'll take it. I'll take it. And I'll roll the dice because I know I'm a legit worker. I'm always going to come, freshly shaved, on time. I got a car. I got everything registered. I'm a totally legit person. And I just know that I'm going to harvest my fruit. And whether it's 1 month from now, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, I have enough that I'll be fine. I have enough fruits. And unfortunately, a lot of people are going to have to go through the reality process like I did a long time ago. We're going to have to help, like I said, to pull these people out, because they're just going to be bewildered by what's about to hit them right now. They don't know what's going on right now, but it's coming. And but when it's all said and done, there will be a harvest, for a lot of us, because the truth is being exposed. All right, the truth is being exposed. This is what this is. It's complex. It's crazy. A lot of people want to put their head in the sand and not look at it. But as we start to wake up, as it starts to come out, it's just going to start to unfold. It's already unfolding. It's just, I don't want to come out here and start pointing it out. I'm just sitting behind and watching it leak out all over the place and watching them trying to cover it up and put their fake whistleblower out there on 60 Minutos and Pasado Domingo, the chica. And yeah, they're desperate because there's multiple more of that coming out. Real ones, though. So with that being said, nice card read. I still see some fruit on the horizon. But with that being said, man, get ready for a lot of people to be enlightened. And we're going to have to be there for them to pull them out. They're going to need our help. So I'm going to keep making these videos and keep doing these things. I kind of got tired of the same old rigmarole about, okay, where Biden's actually filming stuff and all this stuff. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go up top, talk to the universe, do a card read, and you see how this energy is moving. This is how I see how the energy is moving. All right, the enlightenment's coming. That's the death card. That's the death of the past and the birth of the new. Okay, so you go, oh, you pulled the death card. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. And isn't it so funny that out of Maricopa County, all the information sprung as Trump did his return, like I said, with the information, the lady blowing the seeds in the air. That's how it works. Yep, that's how it works. All right, with that being said, peace out. I'll figure something out tomorrow. Peace.